Next topic is circumstances leading to the non-cooperation movement. So the first incident was Jallianwala Bagh tragedy 1919. The British government adopted the policy of repression to crush the anti-British movement against the Rowlatt Act passed by the government in 1919. So the British government used the policy of repression or the policy of violence in order to stop or crash the Rowlatt Act, which was passed by the British government in the year 1919. This act was a gross violation of the basic right of liberty and justice of every Indian. So what do you mean by Rowlatt Act? In Rowlatt Act, the basic rights of Indians, that is the right to liberty and the justice, was taken from the every Indian citizens. In some places, particularly in Punjab, the hartals lead to violence. So in some places, just like in Punjab, the hartals was converted into a violent act. Two popular nationalist leaders were arrested in Amritsar. So the two popular nationalists who were revolting against the British rule in Amritsar were arrested. To protest against the arrest of their leaders, a public meeting was held on 13th April 1919 in an enclosed place known as Jallianwala Bagh. So in order to protest against the arrest of these two important leaders, a public meeting was held on 13th April 1919 in a place known as Jallianwala Bagh. The people were unarmed and peaceful, and they were revolting in a non-violence method, and they were not carrying any weapons with them, and they were protesting peacefully. Unfortunately, they were not aware that the military commander of Amritsar, that is General Dyer, had issued an order banning all the public meetings. So the people were not at all aware about the banning of all the public meetings, and it was done by the military commander of Amritsar, General Dyer. General Dyer surrounded the Bagh with his troop, blocked the only exit, and ordered the troop to open fire on the peaceful gathering in the Bagh. So when he come to know that the people were protesting or they were conducting a public meeting in the Jallianwala Bagh, he ordered his troop, that means police, to block the only one gate, that is exit point, and open fire on the peaceful gathering in the Bagh. So here is a General Dyer, the British commander, who ordered the infamous firing on the unarmed civilian at the Jallianwala Bagh. So he is General Dyer. The shooting continued till there was no ammunition left. Nearly 400 people were killed and over 1,000 were injured. So the shooting continued till no people were survived. All were died, and only or you can say nearly 400 people were killed at spot, and thousands were injured. Martial law was proclaimed in Punjab. So there was a law known as martial law, that nobody can conduct any public meeting, and all the area will be under the British rule. Nobody can stand, that is group of people, maybe 2 or 3 of people cannot stand together and they can talk, and due to this the peoples were not at all allowed to come outside from their home. During this period, people were humiliated and tortured. So in the martial law, the people were humiliated and they were tortured. The brutality of the Jallianwala Bagh massacre and the humiliation and the inhuman treatment of the Indians that followed shocked the entire nation. So whatever the torture and the humiliation was done in the Jallianwala Bagh massacre, and after the Jallianwala Bagh, the police used to tell the Indian people to crawl in the roads. They used to rub their nose, and they used to do salam to the British you can say officers. These all acts, it actually shocked the entire nation. The people were really shocked that how British can be so cruel with them. Gandhiji was horrified. He lost all his faith in the goodness of the British government and declared that it would be a sin to cooperate with the satanic government. So finally Gandhiji was very horrified. He was shocked, and he lost all his faith that if we will follow this satyagraha in a, you can say, in a small portion or with a small number of people, we cannot achieve our goal. And he declared that if we will cooperate with the British government, it will be a sin. So finally he realized the you can say evil thoughts of the British, and in the next video we will discuss what actually he took action against the Jallianwala Bagh massacre.